Astronauts in space are amazing, and when you think about it, the first time they went into the space, how difficult and dangerous the mission could have been. No matter how many testings you could have done, no matter you might have put the suit in the space and checked all the failure mechanisms, and still putting a human being to the space suit and telling him or her to go out with the possibility that he could die horribly, a first of its kind because it's space, is something unique. And there is a reason we have not done it for so long time in the past, because the cost is too high and the utility is not so much. Unless we really want a human up there, maybe it's maybe for repair of a ISS or something like that, then it's okay. Otherwise, there is no utility to go into space for except for IS at this point of time. You don't have to go to moon. It's very costly. You don't have to keep traveling or exploring all the different things humanly. We wanted to do that in the first place because we wanted it to do because we want to show that it's possible. Now we have shown it's possible. We can do all the testings and all the finicky things with the robots and rovers and all that thing, and we keep on doing that. And unless and until we need a human intervention, or perhaps we need to literally go because of colonization of another planet or something like that, there's really no need for human to go into space. Right now we only go in space for ISS, which is uh, frankly not so above the earth. So we have astronauts over there to for basically repair and maintenance and for emergency situation, and that's about it. Nothing far than that, because it's huge cost for a human. And something about the astronauts on space, I read about in somewhere in a book that an astronaut's perspective from the space above, and it changed. Reading it only changed my viewpoint. Like, because from above, you see Earth as a whole. You don't see any boundaries. You don't see any clear flavor of mountain or all these things. You see Earth as a unifying thing, and suddenly every problem, every difficulty, and you see the vastness of space, darkness behind you and forward to you. Suddenly, nothing else matters, and it's all okay. Everything is okay, and whatever problems you face when you come back on Earth, it's all right. There's nothing to worry about, because in the grand scheme of things, we are just on a floating rock. And perhaps we know that perspective now because of so much reading science and all the books and all the things. But somehow, if you experience it, it changes you. There's some kind of a dimensional shift in your brain, and maybe that's all what we require. Maybe all of us just need to go to the ISS and see the beauty of the space, beauty of the grandness of the universe, just by looking into any direction, and perhaps seeing sunrises for like 10 million times every day. That would change our perspective. We all know this, we know it happens, but unless and until we visualize it somehow, we are not okay to believe it. So that's about it.